Open RStudio and type done within Zoom chat.
सर एक क्वेश्चन है छोटा सा।
जी सर।
सर मैंने अभी आर स्टूडियो को अपडेट करने के लिए डाउनलोड किया ना उसका वर्जन, फिर मैंने उसको इंस्टॉल किया। अभी उसको जाके कहीं से ऑन करना पड़ेगा या खुद ब खुद वो जो है ना अपडेट हो चुका होगा?
उसको अपडेट करना पड़ेगा। आप स्क्रीन शेयर करें।
ठीक है सर, काइंडली अलाउ करें सर मुझे। सर ये
मुझे साहब आपने RStudio को अपडेट किया है?
जी आर स्टूडियो
हाँ, इसको अपडेट करने की
इंस्टॉल
ज़रूरत नहीं,
किया है।
ये ऑटोमेटिकली जब आप इसको ऑन करेंगे ना तो ये लेटेस्ट वर्जन अपडेट हो जाएगा।
जी जी
ओके।
जी, थैंक यू।
لا كان جوال ولا كان بسيط كان
Sorry, I think voice was off. Okay. Today our task is t-test. So when you want to perform any task in R, you need to ask these four questions. Question number one, what is a t-test? Question number two, why do we perform t-test? Question number three, type of t-test, and question number four, sample data table for each type of t-test. So first we need to ask these three questions from ChatGPT. Copy these questions. You can get this question from Zoom chat. I have sent in Zoom chat. Open ChatGPT. And send this message to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you the answer of these three questions. First question is, what is the t-test? So before performing any statistical analysis, we need to go through this practice. We need to find its definition, we need to find its purpose, we need to find its type and sample dataset. So first is, what is a t-test? A t-test is a statistical test used to compare the mean of two groups. It is very important point. Mean of two groups. to determine whether they are significantly different from each other. It helps assess whether the observed difference between the groups are due to chance or real effect. So the main point is mean of two groups. Mean of two group mean if you check your ficus dataset, there is ficus. In ficus dataset we have three group. So for t-test it is compulsory you have only two group. You can check in species there is a one group S1, other group is S2 and third group is S3. So we have more than two groups in this dataset. So this file is not applicable for t-test is not applicable for this ficus file because the requirement for t-test is only have two groups, not more than two. So this file is not suitable for t-test. Why do we perform t-test? So compare the groups, test hypothesis, analyze experimental results and check population characteristics. But the important point is to check hypotheses and to compare the groups. Type of t-test. So there are three main type of t-test. One sample t-test, two sample t-test and third is paired sample t-test. So one sample t-test. Second, independent. This is also known as two sample t-test. Independent sample test is known as two sample t-test. So one sample t-test used when comparing the mean of the single sample to a known or theoretical population. For example, you have a single group. And for example, you have a ficus dataset and there is only one group S1, 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 S1. It is a single group in this dataset. Then you need to compare S1 with the control value or with the already published dataset. For example, here is the plant height pH. pH means plant height. For example, the average plant height of S1 is 1, 1, 1 or 10 foot, 10 foot or 10 feet. Now we want to compare these results with already published dataset. For example, the average height of this plant which is published is 13. So we will compare these results with 13. So this is known as one sample t-test because we only have one sample in this dataset. So used when comparing the mean of the single sample to know the theoretical population mean. Example, checking whether the average weight of the apple from a farm is significantly different from the national average weight of the apple. So you want to compare a farm of apple weight with average national weight. Next is independent t-test. Unpaired mean or you have two sample independent t-test used comparing the mean of two independent group. For example, you have a two group. One is S1. You want to compare S1 with S2 for plant height. You want to compare the plant height of S1 and S2. You can use independent or unpaired t-test. But if you have data set in the form of presence or absence before and after, then you will be used paired dependent t-test. Paired dependent t-test, comparing the mean of two related or paired groups. The same objects are tested under different conditions. For example, blood pressure, sugar level, before meal, after meal, blood pressure before medicine, after medication, exam score before teaching, after teaching. So if you have this type of data set, then it is the paired dependent t-test. So we have three type of t-test. One is dependent, second is independent, third is paired sample t-test. One sample, two sample, and paired dependent t-test. Now we need to check the sample dataset for each type of t-test so that we arrange our dataset according to t-test. So say thanks. Now I want to see the sample data table for each type of sample data table for each type of and I want to see the sample dataset for each type of t-test and send message. It will give you a sample data table so that you can arrange your dataset according to given sample data. Okay, here is the data set for one sample t-test. So student ID, sample is student ID, there are the scores. So only one sample student ID or students. So if you have two class 1, class 2, then you can use dependent t-test. So here is the group school A and school B. If you have two group, which is for example school A, you want to compare school A with school B. So it is the known as independent t-test. If you have a paired data set like before training score, after training score, you conduct a test before training and after training. So if you have this type of data set, you will perform paired t-test. Okay, please let me know. Have you clear idea about three types of t-test? If clear, please type clear so that I can move to next step. I have clear idea, so I am typing here clear. If you have clear idea about this, please type clear. If you have any question, you can open your mic and ask question. If clear, type clear so that I can move to next step. In our today class, we are working on t-test. So when we search about t-test show that we can apply t-test only when you have two group in our dataset or less than two group, one group or two group. But if you have more than two group, if we have more than two group, for example, in the form of in the case of ficus S1, S2, S3. In ficus dataset, there are three groups S1, S2, S3. Then you need to apply ANOVA, not t-test. T-test is only applicable for when you have only two groups. Okay, next is we need to sample data set. So my field of study is plant science. I am going to generate data set for plant science. If your field of study is economics, generate data set for economics. If your field of study is English, generate data set for English. Now my field of study is plant science, so I am writing here a message. Thanks. Now I need a data set for plant science. So please, you also generate data set related to your field of study. Now I have sample data for plant science, but it's for only two sample t-test. I need for each type. So now there are the different sample data for one sample t-test, independent t-test and paired plant t-test. It will give you the three different tables in the form of one sample t-test, independent t-test, and paired t-test plot for before fertilizer, after fertilizer. If you have this type of data set, then you can apply paired t-test. Now I need these data in Excel file. So here is the downloadable link. If you don't get, write a message, I want to save this file in Excel sheet. It will give you a downloadable link. Now I am going to click here, file downloaded. Next is independent t-test, select downloaded, and last one is paired sample t-test. Now I have three files in first is one sample t-test, independent t-test, and paired t-test. Now import these files one by one. You can also generate all these in a single file. Yes, here is the paired t-test, independent t-test, and one sample t-test. First, I want to perform one sample t-test. Right click on this file. It is showing me it is not a Excel file because it is showing me in this address. It is the .csv file. So cancel. We need to import CSV file. Click on import button from text and select CSV file and click import button. It will show you paired t-test plot data. Now I want to import other files also. So here are the independent t-test, paired t-test, independent t-test, and last one is one sample t-test. Again, I need to import from CSV file. Click on import from text. Select your file and click on import button. Now it will give you 3 files in screen number 3. Now, please all participants generate your data set. You may get a single file or different files. I have 3 different files for each t-test. So please, all participants, download this file, import in R and type done so that I can move to next step. Now I am waiting for your reply. Please also try to Osama, please generate these files for practice. I have option to share you, but try to ask these questions and generate this data from ChatGPT so that you can arrange your original data set according to this file. For example, you may different type of analysis. So you need to get first sample data table and then arrange your data set according to sample files. Okay, after import, you need to please first watch. I want to perform this analysis and then I will guide you and assist you. And then you will may have 20 or 30 minutes. I will give you time. You will do practice and then you can share your results or you can share your errors, or if you want to do any discussion, you will be allowed. Okay, please first watch. Next step, take STR. The same step which we have performed our last class. Independent t-test plot data, select and run. STR, copy. Open ChatGPT, paste here and write a message. I want to perform t-test in R and also want to visualize. If you have specific plot name, you can give plot name, and if you don't have any plot name, you can just write a message. I want to visualize these results. Whereas you can perform independent t-test in R using t.test function and visualize these results using the box plot or violin plot. Below is the R script to perform the t-test and visualize these results. So here is the script. Copy the script. Copy. Open R and run these lines one by one. Yes, here is the independent t-test or two sample t-test. Copy this plot and share within group. अली अहमद बाजवा साहब, अगर आप क्लास पे हैं तो काइंडली माइक ओपन कीजिएगा। Okay. Now, please, all participants do work on this t-test. You need to perform all these type of t-test. Now, take str for other file, str, and no second file is one sample t-test. One sample t-test. Take str, copy. If you have the national average, you can provide. Otherwise, ChatGPT will suggest you average height or average national average of this data set. The one sample t-test in R, you can compare the sample mean of plant height centimeter to a known population mean, which is 14 centimeter. Below is the R script to perform the test and visualize these results. So here is the script, and here is the sample, or you can say average height, which is 14. Copy this code. So it's working now. Now it's completed. Copy, open R, and give some space or add multiple hashtag line. Yes, here is its visualization. Now we want to compare our one sample with 14, which is the average plant height. Okay, now if you want to perform paired sample t-test, you need to take str and provide to ChatGPT and write a message. I want to perform two sample or paired sample t-test in R. Okay, now please, you have a time, do practice. If you are facing any issue or error, please let me know. I will share your screen, and also you are allowed to open your mic. If anyone is facing problem or issue, you are allowed to share your screen. Okay, Usama, kindly open your mic. Usama, kindly open your mic.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
वालेकुम सलाम। अच्छा, कहाँ पे इशू आ रहा है?
अच्छा सर, ये मैंने ना डाउनलोड कर लिया था डाटा, तो एक्सेल फाइल नहीं बन रही ना मुझसे।
ठीक है। ओके, नो, राइट अ मैसेज, थैंक्स।
एक मिनट सर, ये कोड दे दिया मेरे यार उसने।
ओके, कॉपी दिस कोड।
ये कोड है ना, ये लेकिन ये एक्सेल फाइल में नहीं है ना।
यस, कॉपी दिस कोड, डोंट वरी।
हाँ।
ओपन चैट जीपीटी, ओपन आर, आर स्टूडियो, give a line with the hashtag, paste here, and run these lines one by one. It is showing you open Excel as not found. So first we need to install this tool. There is no package called Open Excel SX. Okay, again do library, line number 50. Okay, next, 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 next.
डन।
Okay, no come on screen number 4. Click on file
Yeah.
button. File button. Here is the file. OER evolution data. Yes, here is the data set for, but it is the general data, not a one sample T and independent t-test or paired sample t-test. So open ChatGPT.
Just 1 minute, sir.
Don't need to save, it is automatically saved in your working directory.
ओके।
ये ऑटोमेटिकली आपके वर्किंग डायरेक्टरी में सेव हो चुके हैं। अब इसलिए आपको
ओके
एक
सर।
जनरल सा डाटा दे दिए, लेकिन इस पे सारे टी
ओके।
टेस्ट एप्लीकेबल नहीं है। नो राइट अ मैसेज
जी।
टू चैट जीपीटी। I need sample data table for each type of t-test. I need sample data table for each type of t-test.
आई नीड सैम्पल डाटा फॉर। ओके।
Sample data table for each type of t-test. Okay, send this message. Okay. Now write a message, thanks. And at the end, last line.
मैं कॉपी कॉपी करने लगा ये वैसे।
Don't copy, please. Don't copy.
ओके।
Ignore कर दो इसको, क्योंकि वो डाटा सेट suitable नहीं है।
सही।
Click
थैंक्स।
on arrow sign button and wait. Yes, here is the R script to convert this data set into Excel sheet. So you need to copy this code and run in R. It will give you a sample data table in screen number 4.
तो ये नो नीड टू राइट एस
Don't
एम
need, yes,
राइट।
ये अब याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि उसने आपको स्क्रिप्ट दे दी है।
सही सही सही।
स्क्रॉल डाउन करें,
तीनों से
ये वाला
ये आ गया ना।
ये कोड कॉपी करें और इसको रन करें, आपके पास तीनों फाइल्स जनरेट हो जाएंगे। Give a line with hashtag and run these lines one by one from start. Yes, from this line. Next, 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 next.
डन।
Okay, no come on screen number 4.
वन।
There is a screenshot button. Okay, click on and view this file. Click on t-test, view file. In this file, you can check there are 3 sheets.
वन टू एंड
Okay,
थ्री। ओके।
you need to import these sheets one by one for each analysis and then apply independent t-test, two sample t-test and paired sample t-test.
ओके
Okay, okay, now do take
सर
STR.
अब ये तो मतलब इधर हो गया। हम डायरेक्टली मतलब ये आ
अब
सकती हैं यहाँ से
नहीं,
वन बाई
यहाँ
वन,
नहीं,
या
यहाँ
इनको
से
अलग
वन बाई
करना
वन
पड़ेगा?
नहीं, वन बाई वन नहीं आएंगी, ये एक ही आएंगी। दूसरी को आपको जब दूसरी इंपोर्ट करेंगी, क्योंकि मेन फाइल का एक ही नाम है,
हाँ जी हाँ जी।
डाटा चेंज
तो
होगा, फाइल का नेम सेम रहेगा।
सही सही, मतलब हमें फाइलें तीन बनानी पड़ेंगी,
नहीं,
शीट्स
तीन नहीं
तीन
बनानी
फाइलें।
पड़ेंगी, आपको 3 बार इंपोर्ट करना पड़ेगा। फर्स्ट
ये
पे
तीन
पहले बार
बार
इंपोर्ट करें, इंपोर्ट करें
हाँ।
इसको, ठीक है। जब आपके पास इंपोर्ट आएगा, उसको एसटीआर करें और उस पर वर्क करें। उस पर वर्क करने के बाद फिर आपने नेक्स्ट सीट इंपोर्ट करनी है, फिर नेक्स्ट सीट इंपोर्ट करनी है।
सही सही।
ओके, ओके, एंड डॉक्टर दाऊदा प्लीज शेयर योर स्क्रीन। दाऊदा प्लीज शेयर योर स्क्रीन। Okay. First, you need to clean screen number 4. Screen number 3. Please clean screen number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
किधर है?
How to clean it?
There is a brush button in screen number 3. Here is a brush button in screen number 3. Click on this button. It will clean all data from screen
Okay.
number 3. Press yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, no command ChatGPT.
GPT. Okay.
Write a message.
I already download the Excel form.
Where is in Excel form?
I download this.
Where is? Show me, please.
This. Can you see?
Yes, but it is for one sample, two sample, or paired sample.
Oh, okay. Let me show you
I think you have
the
multiple.
question.
I think you have multiple groups in this data.
Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Because this is what I wrote first. I now need
These are
data
other
set for
analysis.
agricultural
No,
economics.
no. Open new chat, please. Open new chat.
Okay.
Open new chat GPT. There is a
Okay.
button. No, not from here.
Ah.
There is a button in new chat. Here is the button for new chat.
Yes.
If you click on it, it will give you new page. Okay, write a message.
Yes.
I need sample data table. I need sample data table for each type of descriptive for each type of t-test. I need sample data table. Kindly other participant close your mic.
Oh.
Okay, sir, kindly write a message. I need sample data table for each type of t-test. Yes, below is the our sample data table for each type of t-test. Group 1, group 2, paired, before and after. Okay, no, say thanks. I need sample data table for each type of t-test for give your field of study name. After for give your field of study name. I need sample data table for each type of t-test for
ਕੀ ਗੱਲ ਬਣ ਗਈ ਜੀ ਹੁਣ ਰਿਪਲਾਈ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਜੇ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਹੈ
kindly mic close कर ले अपनी
डॉक्टर साहब
सामा साहब kindly mic close कर ले अपना Okay, here are the sample data table for multiple variables. No. Okay, now write a message. Thanks, I need this data in Excel file. I need this data in Excel file. It will give you a sample data in Excel file. You can arrange your original data set according to this file format. It is showing you, unfortunately, I am unable to generate directly Excel sheet. So you need to write a question. Can you write R script to convert this data into Excel sheet? Can you write R script to convert this data into Excel sheet? Okay, copy the script and run in R. Copy above script and run in R. Yes, copy and run the script in R. It will give you sample data table in Excel file in screen number 4. Okay, please, it is not your first line. Scroll up. You need to run first line first. Dauda, please come on your first line. Yes. Library is your first line. Library, write Excel. It is showing you there is no package called Open Excel. So first run line number 6. This line is for installation. No need to search here. Cancel. Click on line number 6 and run. Click on line number 6 and run.
I did that.
Okay, no. Please run all these lines.
Okay.
Do library again. Do library again. Line number
Okay.
1, line number 2 and 3. No, line number 7. Sorry, line number 7. Yes, it's working. Next, run all these codes. Next, 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 next,
That's all.
next. Okay,
That's
no,
all.
no, click on screen number 4, file button.
Mhm.
Here is your file, agriculture data. Click on this file.
No, this is
In,
what we downloaded yesterday.
okay, you need to refresh. Click on refresh button. There is a refresh button in screen number 4. Yes. Click on it.
This? Yes.
Okay, also please again come on line number, but it is not your completed. Come on, scroll up, please scroll up your script. I think your script is working. It is showing you a red dot.
Yes. It's showing that the package Open Excel is not installed.
Okay, no, it's installing.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now run line number 11, 12. Please cancel, click on cancel button. Don't install, it is already installed. Run line number
Okay.
11.
11.
Next, 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 next. Okay, now come on screen number 4 and check. After running all these codes, line number 30 and line number 38 and 39 also.
I run 39.
38,
Mm-hmm.
39
Mm-hmm.
and 42. Next, 45. Yes. No, check in screen number 4 in file button. Now you have our t.test data.
Yes.
Okay. Now import this file in R and take str and do work. Okay, thank you. And in our next class, which
Okay.
will be on next Monday,
Okay.
we will work on ANOVA, regression, and time series data. So next week will be last week of your batch. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.